Welcome back. So, I'm thinking it's probably a good idea if I try and explain what Aspergers is exactly, which unfortunately is much easier said than done. I don't really see much value in regurgitating the kind of medical definition that you can find virtually everywhere, so I thought it might be a better idea if I were to explain how it actually feels, to me at least. What Asperger's feels like to me is it feels like I have an incredibly structured, organised, systematic, logical brain, which is really, really good for handling systematic, organised, structured, logical tasks, right? But less good for certain other things. Probably the biggest problem that presents is that most people don't have a brain like that. Unfortunately, the world is built to accommodate normal people, and it's not really built to accommodate me. So unfortunately, there's lots of situations where it's extremely difficult for me simply for the fact that I don't do things the same way as other people do things. A good example is my learning style. I don't learn anything by accident. You can imagine that my brain is like a giant filing cabinet, and if I get a piece of information, I put it in exactly the right place and it's filed and it will stay there forever and it's easily accessible and it works really great. But what happens if I get a piece of information and I don't know where it's supposed to go? It just ends up in the other pile, or like as a sticky note on the front of the filing cabinet, which is just going to fall off. So either I learn something forever and it sticks, or I don't learn anything at all because it just doesn't stick. Another way of looking at it is that I've been given some amazing gifts, and these gifts make me special. Again, the opposite of normal. So every gift that I have makes it harder to be normal. Even something really basic like being extra creative, hard to be normal. Being extra intelligent, hard to be normal. Being more logical than others, hard to be normal. Every gift, no matter how good it is in some situations, makes it hard to be normal in other situations. And for me, that's what Asperger's is.